So it's me, and we're doing an eyebrow tutorial today. Excuse my nail, it's gone. Sorry about that. But today we're going to be working on these ugly brows I got on my face. And of course I need to do some tweezing, but we're not going to worry about that today. We're just going to work what we got. So first I'm going to take out my handy dandy spoolie and just spoolie both of my brows to get them as neat as I can possibly get them without doing any extra work, right? So that's how we're going to do now. Then we're going to move on to picking out our favorite two brushes. So first we're going to pick out our angle brush, making sure that angle is nice and tight, and then we're going to find a concealer brush. Today I'm going to be working with my MV Dip Brow Palette, and that's what we're going to be getting flaky with, all right? So we're starting out by drawing our bottom line. I'm following the shape of my natural brow, making sure not to go anywhere outside of where my hairs grow naturally. So you see me here just correcting that bottom line and then going ahead and adding my top line to my brow. Now typically the brow can be thicker or thinner based off where you draw that top line and that bottom line, but today I want a pretty medium-sized brow, so we're going to go ahead and make that brow medium size and make it fleeky, so that wing is going to be nice and crisp, as you can see right here. Moving forward, we are going to go ahead and do that other side and make sure that brow looks at least like that first brow sister, y'all. I know it is very important for us to be like, I want my eyebrows to be twins, but listen, honey, listen, Linda, make sure the brows look like sisters. That is your most important focus. So when you're drawing that second line under your brow, make sure that it is at least close to the same shape of the first brow, honey. That's the only thing you have to worry about here. It's very simple, it's very easy. I'm just following the natural shape of my brow. So we are here now making final corrections on that second brow, following again that natural shape. And at some point, excuse my face, but at some point you also want to check your brow brush and, well, your angle brush, and make sure that your angle is still there and nice and tidy. Sometimes you might have to go back on the lid of your container and just shape it back out and make sure that it's nice and flat. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows now, you guys. This part is the easiest part of everything, because once you got your shape there, all you have to do is go in and fill in where your brow is not the thickest. So you don't need to necessarily fill in every single part of your brow, but you do want to make sure that your brow is evenly coated and that you don't have any runoff or anything like that from the product. And one thing that I think is very important when I do my brows is just making sure that I go in and kind of do some vertical lines. All your lines should not be horizontal. Why? Some of us may ask, and that can range from several different things. One of them, your brow is not, all your brow hairs do not go in one direction, you know what I mean? So when you're drawing those lines, they don't have to be perfect, but make sure you give it an arrangement of directional lines. So get yourself some vertical lines, some horizontal lines, and so on, my sister. Excuse me. And continue on. So we're filling, putting in those vertical lines. Now wait a minute. Okay, wait. Because we need to know why some of y'all decide to fill these brows all the way to the center of your face. Sis, it's not that serious. Okay, now we're back here. Brows are filled. We got our vertical lines up at the front, giving us that natural ombre effect. But we ain't done, honey. We got to go in with our concealer. And today we're going to be using our HD concealer. I cannot remember where I got this from, but it was definitely just a regular beauty supply store for about $1. And I want to say it was like 98 cents, but at most, okay, at most you're going to pay $2, sis, at most. So go up and pick you up one. This I've had for quite some time, so use it. We're going to go in with our concealer brush and dip that right over the actual brush of the concealer, because I don't like how messy that concealer brush can be. So dipping that in there right now, we're going to go ahead on our first brow and just make sure that we start right there in the corner. And I kind of sometimes just lift up my brow as you see me doing here, and just make sure I can get that real nice and crisp underneath there. And you might even see a few of my hairs. Excuse those, because like I said, sis, we are not going to be plucking today. We are working with what we have because I don't want to do all that, okay? So moving forward, now that we got our nice line under there with our concealer, we're just gonna make sure we've got it nice and full and that everything is covered. And then we're gonna blend it out. Just blend it out, blend it out, blend it out, because that is what is important. So now moving on, we got our first brow pretty blended. I like how my concealer is, you know, flowing into my skin right now without me doing any additional steps. So we're gonna move to the next brow, doing the exact same thing. Boom, okay. Brows on fleek, honey. Brows on fleek. Okay, excuse my singing. I'm going through my own little thing right now, and y'all see me in my own zone dancing and grooving around. So just make sure you're having fun with this. Like, this should not be something that is super strenuous. You should have fun. Doing your brows should be a statement piece to your outfit, you know. Make sure that it's you for the day, and make sure that, you know, you get them nice and clean and crisp, because honey, they're on your face. So keep blending it out, sis. Get that concealer nice and blended. All right. So now you got two options for our next step. We're going to be going ahead and concealing the front part of our eyebrows, or the top portion of our eyebrows. And we can use either that concealer you saw me with or that Fit Me foundation, because it's my favorite, sis. I'm going to use that today. So I'm just going to give it a nice shake. Pat, 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 because I'm out, sis. I'm out, okay? I need more. But we're going to use that, give it a nice little pat. And what I do is I like to work with what's in my cap. And today I got a little bit up in there, and I'm using, I think that's the 340 palette, the 340 actual foundation. So if you're my complexion, that should work for you. Sometimes I use a 360 or a 560, I believe. It just depends. So my colors change with the seasons. If you're like me, you got to work with that. So just follow that natural shape and keep going, sis. It happens sometimes where you might go and erase a little bit too much of that brow, like you kind of see me do here. So right here, my brows are a little bit off, you know. So like I said, sometimes they can be twins, sometimes they can be sisters. At this moment in the video, okay, I'm looking a lot like I got two sisters sitting on my face, but at least they're sisters. Okay, I'm gonna fix that later, so don't worry. Now I'm gonna go out and spoolie the front of my brows, just to go ahead and get those vertical lines that I put in there. I said vertical. Those vertical lines that I put in there, a nice effect. And I love how it came out, guys. I love how it came out. And excuse my lashes if I did not say that. So now, I said something about blending earlier, and we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna go ahead and just grab a nice fluffy brush and blend out the concealer under our eye and the foundation above our eye, just to give us a nice natural effect, because today I won't be wearing any foundation. This is my natural skin, sis. It's not perfect, but it looks good because I don't wear foundation. I don't wear heavy makeup every day. So if you want to do a look that doesn't contain or require a lot of heavy foundation or eyeshadow, these brows are perfect for you, just to get you started and on your day. Okay, look how they look. All right, look, honey, excuse my lashes, I need to fill in. We ain't gonna worry about that right now, but these brows, all right. Anyway, so I'm gonna spoolie out my lashes just to give myself a little bit butterable look, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put on strips today because that's a little too much. I didn't feel like putting anything on top of my lash install. So I just spoolied these out and put on my NYX lip gloss. Y'all, this is my favorite. Put that on, honey. Yes, all around. Make sure you fully coat this stuff, guys, because it kind of does leave a white residues at some point in time during the day where you want to go around and, you know, clean that up. So just make sure that when you put your first application on, that it's nice and full and you look like that. Boom. Yes. I am feeling myself right here. And it's dance party time, y'all, because we're done. Like, we got our nice lip going with no lip liner, so you don't have to wear it, honey. We got our brows done, and we're feeling good. So dance it out, and I hope you guys really, really, really enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Do me a favor, like and subscribe, and hit that notifications bell.